Okay, so everyone really seemed to enjoy the Michael's Container Store Trader Joe's videos. So I thought, what's another store we can go to? And I thought, you know what's a good idea? We should go to Target, because I feel like everyone in the world goes to Target and in their mind, they're buying one thing and then they leave with a new home. So we're gonna go to Target as an experiment. We're gonna see how many things I leave with. This is now just Michael's. You know, this is fun. Chris, we can get googly eyes. Do I need those? You know what? I'm saying it right now. I never liked these. As a child, I never liked them. The glue never stuck to it. It's annoying as hell. Look at how much fun kids have now. Look at this. Although this paint, how is this enough paint to paint this shitty ass dragon? Look at gay agenda. Oh, I have a beard. Okay, so when I was a kid, I'm an artist. I don't know if anyone knew this, but I used to be a store-bought artist for years. I would go and buy all these Post-it notes because you can make flip books. And I just have so many flip books still of like Maleficent, Sailor Moon, X-Men. My parents still didn't know I was gay. This, oh my God, when's the last time? Okay, do you remember like, what did we do? You would take the glue and you put it on your finger and then pull it off? This glue I never liked either. As gay as I am, I was just like, what's sticking to this? This is like a drag queen's cum. Glue stick. I wonder if they have the gel pens. It's the other thing, all the girls had the best pens growing up. Remember the Jelly Roll pens? Let's see if they have them. Come on, there's gotta be some gay here who stocked it. They don't have them? That's so disappointing. In the pens you do that S thing, remember? Everyone could do the S thing. Do we know the origin story of the S thing? Was that our generation that started it?
Everyone can just do it. It's like in our blood. Like cats know how to hunt mice.
It's like all beavers know how to build a dam and they've never met each other. So like all 13-year-old like teen angst kids know how to do that stupid S. Okay, so also because I drew so much as a kid, my mother, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so all I did was draw and I loved it. I would sit for hours and hours and draw. My mother would buy, this is called a ream of paper, so there's 500 sheets. Actually, this has 750. I would go through a ream of paper a week. That's how much I would draw. Yes, and my mother was always like, you know, use the back of the paper, like, but then I can say you drew it. I was like a gay anal child. I just remember notebooks were such a thing. I wonder if girls still have it. Like notebook, do you remember the girls would write notes to each other? They had like a notebook for each other. So like, this is like Jessica and Sarah's notebook. And then because I was the gay, I would sit there and like, tell Jessica I said hi, and they'd be like, Matteo says hi. Well, here's the thing. We live in New York City, so to find a real Target is so rare. We had to come to Brooklyn. Like most of our Targets are just like sort of giant CVS's. Really, that's all they are. So to be in this kind of a Target for a New Yorker is so like glamorous. I don't think anyone really means that. I have something similar to this kind of rug. It's pretty. Do I need to get anything like this? See, it's already happening to me. I look at this and I'm like, do I need this? I don't have space in my apartment. I live in a shoebox. Chris, do we need this? Is this like a giant coffee mug? Do I need this? This is kind of nice. like batter for pancakes?
It has the tip.
Do I need to get a storage unit? This is great. I love all these bowls. Look at this. Should I get all of this? Look at this whisk. This is kind of cute. Look, everything's like a matte finish. This is for like olive oil? No. Oh, it's happening already. How do they do this to us? How does this happen so quickly? See, like, and I like this mix of bowls. Chris, what do I need? Do I need something? This is a strainer. I'm getting it. That's awesome. I'm so happy right now. Look at that, a clear mixer. Do I need anything else? I'm literally holding on to this like someone is going to steal it from me. Like this would be good for guanciale. I just don't have the space for it. Meat shredding claws, what is it, a video game? You know what, I just have no counter space, but this is something I should get, right? I use like one knife. I live like I'm in like a man in the forest in some sort of Lifetime Christmas movie, and I'm just like a manly man. I only have one knife for everything. God. An Instapot. Delicious one-pot meals. And then look at the side of it. How the fuck are you making yogurt and you're making granola and yogurt in a one-pot meal? What could we get Nick to help him? He needs one of these. A Ninja. Well, we learned our lesson. Don't put anything hot in one of those because it will not open. So this is an air fryer, and Nick messages me. He's like, you know what? I want to make cookies in an air fryer. Use the oven. You just want to put things in the air fryer. Use the oven. What if they have like an ice cream machine here? What the fuck is this? The Ninja what? What is this?
Ninja Creamy.
This is 1,000 different blender. But really, you put stuff in this? What's the top part for? This is like a murder weapon. When I was 16, of course, I had to go to work. My first paycheck from Michael's, I saw this infomercial. It was called the Magic Stick, similar to Magic Bullet. And they just promised you everything. I mean, it could mix concrete, whipped cream, it could do everything. On the commercial, they're like, you can take milk and make it a milkshake. And they frothed it, right? With like strawberries, and it came out like a thick milkshake. And they did one with chocolate. I was like, oh, I've got to get want. So I spent all my money on this stupid thing, waited 3 months, it finally fucking came. And then you get it and the instructions are like, you have to use skim milk. You can't froth whole milk. So I get skim milk, you froth it, and when you froth it, it tasted like burned rubber. Like it was and then I'm like, I'm gonna put chocolate in it. It was disgusting. It was the first time I learned that TV lied to you. TV lied to you. But you know what? Part of me still wants to believe. I do need a new trash can, to be honest with you. I can't leave here with a trash can I? Just carry myself out. Oh, this stuff I love. The pocket sandwich maker. What is that cart? I'm sorry, when you walk around with a cart that squeaky, the first second when you're like, this is gonna bother me for the next 45 minutes, I'd have to go shopping. Now you're just walking around with the back vocals of Mariah Carey the entire time. This is, to me, where capitalism goes wrong. You don't need this. No one needs this. This is an entire section of want. Okay, this I would get. A waffle maker? I don't need this either. You can feel how cheap it is. I mean, it's $39.99. This is like the shirts at H&M. You make something once, dead. Here we go, more baskets. I think if I ever buy a house and I don't live in just a shoebox, this aisle would appeal to me. But I look at this and I think, I have no more room. But you know what I do like about Target is they've made things that are relatively, you know, you can buy this. This is $40, that's cheap. And it looks great. Like they really do a good job. They give it like the right finish. They give it, you know, you just can't really touch it. This to me, when I was a kid, if someone had soap in one of these things, in my mind, you were a billionaire. It was just like the ultimate class. Now Chris, our favorite color, orange. Orange is a very controversial color. When I tell people my favorite color is orange, you would think I told them that I'm like, I like the color orange. That's disgusting. I'm like, okay, well then don't ask me. Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't like LaCroix. I don't like fizzy water. I don't like seltzer. It's so controversial. I know I'm a homosexual in Manhattan. This is what homosexuals live on. This and iced coffee. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's bad soda. Get it out of my life. Remember that girl in her hair? Okay. But that's kind of cute. This is so much cuter than what we had when we were kids. We were kids, we had to do Valentine's Day. Everyone had to write a Valentine's Day card for everybody else, and I got X-Men Valentines. But we didn't have any of this. Okay, during the pandemic, every single day at 6 o'clock, I'd get on the train. Me, Nick, Patty, Monet, Bob, when we were allowed to leave our home. We all got together at Bob's house, and every single night, we'd go to the bodega and get Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Do you have a favorite Ben & Jerry's you like? Milk and cookies? Okay, I like chocolate chip cookie dough, but my favorite, I wonder if they have it. There was like a chocolate core, and then it was like peanut butter and chocolate. Oh, okay, do they still have Tombstone pizza? Do you remember when we were little, the Tombstone pizza commercials? The Tombstone pizza commercials, which I can't even believe you would have that now. Like, it would literally be like about to shoot like a cowboy, and they're like, what do you want in your tombstone? He's like, pepperoni, cheese, and onion. They're like, huh? And they're like, Tombstone pizza. I am 37. I don't know what IPA means. And then people explain it, and they're like, this one's like, I don't know what an IPA is. I don't know what an ale is. I don't drink beer. The last time I had a beer, I was like, I'll just have a Stella. I don't know if that's an IPA or an ale. Do you know the difference? These are the best ones. Best ones. It's so funny just to look at all this toilet paper and to think that this was like as rare as a diamond in 2020. What was wrong with us? You know what? It's good to know that straight people are concerned about their assholes too. Can we just shower? Oh my God. What's up with Lapras? Who likes Lapras? No, I don't like Lapras. I was never impressed by Lapras. I never used, because Starmie's a better water Pokemon. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I fucking had it with Wolverine. I have been fighting Wolverine since I was a fucking 5-year-old. It's enough of Wolverine already, okay? Storm is a better X-Men. She controls the goddamn weather. This guy has knives and can fix a paper cut in about 3 minutes. When I played Super Mario Bros. 2, Princess was the best. 1, it was a girl. 2, she had a dress. 3, she could float. Incredible. Oh my God. What's Zuru? Wasn't it Nerf? Oh, here's Nerf. See, this makes me happy that not much has changed. A Nerf gun still works. The Nerf Crush. Look, my parents would never in a million goddamn years. My parents would be like, $4.99, your brother, sister, and you and your 7 cousins are all gonna share this. This is just capitalism, selling capitalism, playing with capitalism. Now you can shop like mommy. Oh God, this is cool. Yodo. This is so cool. So my nephews all have this Star Wars Legos, and it's so, excuse me, my Chicago accent should be Legos. Oh my God, the Blackbird. They have a Magneto, a Wolverine. Hey, at least they have Rogue. Where the fuck is Storm? No one's ever that happy to eat strawberries. Now, I thought I got my niece, I thought I got her a castle like this size. My sister got it. She's like, Matteo, what have you done? I bought her like Buckingham Palace. It is so big and it took them forever to put it together. And then my sister sent me a video and I was like, okay, I didn't realize, I literally thought it was gonna be like this big. It is gargantuan. It's bigger than my apartment. Candyland, always good. Twister, even as a 4-year-old, I was like, this is inappropriate. Remember Hungry Hungry Hippo? So good. Sorry's fun. Operation. Oh my God, Mousetrap. I loved Mousetrap. I never liked puzzles. To me, as a child, I was like, well, we know what it is. It's this. I gotta spend 4 hours to do this. Here's the picture. I know what it is. It's Belle. Belle and a bunch of flowers. It's not worth the end. Oh, do they have Stratego? Stratego is my favorite board game of all fucking time, and I'm great at it. Stratego, they always have Risk. I never understood Risk. I don't know Risk. I don't understand how to play Risk. This is like another version of the Bratz. These alien eyes. This is just RuPaul's Drag Race. What was the thing all the white women were crazy for? A Stanley. What was it? I thought they meant like a Stanley Cup, like for hockey. It's just a type of cup? It just carries water? So what's the big deal? Oh my God. I can't, Chris. I never liked Slowpoke. Look at this Dragonite. Dragonite's such a badass Pokemon. I never liked Eevee there. I know, also controversial. I said it. I never liked it. So my dad is Irish, right? My mom is Italian and Mexican. And I love like, Irish is like, just lucky, feeling lucky. No Italian home has ever said we're lucky. I was in the 3rd grade. So we did it. I bought 2 things. One that I will use, the strainer. The other I didn't need. It was a Lego Charizard, but I did need it. Oh, I'm on tour. I'll be in Omaha, Nebraska. That's the only one that we still have tickets for, and a little bit left at Austin. So go to MatteoLaneComedy.com and get tickets. We are adding a show in Cologne, adding a show in Dublin. So we still have shows in Rome and Madrid. Madrid is going fast, and so is Rome, and Manchester. So MatteoLaneComedy.com. Like and subscribe.